Welcome! In this part of the course, we will learn about Forecast Sheet button and Outline section given under the Data tab. The Forecast Sheet button became available with Excel 2016 and is also available in Office 365. It helps you to do a quick analysis in forecasting of data on the basis of past trends. Let us understand this function with the help of a practical example. In example, we have the month-wise expenses data available for first 9 months of the year, that is up to September 2022. Now, we want to forecast the expenses for the last 3 months, that is October, November and December. To forecast the expenses for the last 3 months on the basis of the data of the first 9 months, we will follow the following steps. 1. Select the data for the first 9 months along with headers. 2. Go to Data tab and click on Forecast Sheet button. 3. A chart projecting actual data for the first 9 months and the forecasted data for the next 3 months would be displayed. We have the following options to customize the forecasted data. 1. By default, a line chart is created. However, we can change it to a column chart. 2. We can customize the forecast start and forecast end date by going to the options. In example, let us select forecast end date as December 31, 2022 and forecast start date as September 1, 2022. 3. We can also select the confidence interval which would affect the projections by using the statistical calculations. 4. We have the option to select how we would like to fill missing points and how we would like to aggregate duplicate values. After making the required customizations, click on OK button. In a new sheet, a tabular data and a pictorial representation would be created. Now, let us understand the functionality of Outline section given under the Data tab. The Outline section has 3 buttons, namely Group, Ungroup and Subtotal. Let us understand these buttons one by one. 1. Group. This button allows you to easily show and hide different sections of your worksheet. In example, we have expenses, nature of expenses, paid to, paid by and amount. However, we do not need columns paid to and paid by for our analysis and hence we want to hide them. One way to hide them would be by hiding the columns. However, if any other user would look at the file, it would be difficult to identify that certain columns have been hidden. Therefore, grouping function is introduced. In this function, the selected data would be hidden. However, a plus minus would be shown so that any user could identify that certain data has been hidden. To apply the grouping in our example, please follow the following steps. A. Select the paid to and paid by columns. B. Go to Data tab and click on Grouping button. C. Select rows or columns to be grouped. In our case, we want to hide columns. Hence, we will check the column circle and click OK. D. As we can see on the screen, the columns paid to and paid by have been grouped together and we can hide or unhide by clicking it on plus and minus button respectively. 2. Ungroup. If we want to ungroup the group data, we will use this button. In our example, we will select the group data and go to Data tab and click on Ungroup button to remove the grouping of data. 3. Subtotal. The subtotal command allows you to automatically create groups and use common functions like sum, count and average to help you summarize your data. In our example, we have selected the data and clicked on Subtotal button to find the subtotal of items in the table. With this, we have completed the understanding of Forecast Sheet button and Outline sections under the Data tab. Thank you. See you at the next part of the course.